Hello. I was at the party yesterday. I spoke to lots of interesting people when I went to the party. Yesterday, I went to a party. Yes, I love parties. Why? Because I speak to lots of interesting people. Escuchar en el pasado. I spoke, no I spoke, eh? I spoke to lots of interesting people at the party. I went to the party yesterday and I spoke to lots of interesting people. Lots of is lo mismo que a lot of. Es más fácil de decir lots of. A lot of. I spoke to lots. Spoke to, no spoke with. I spoke to lots of interesting. Interesting. 4 sílabas. Lo decimos en 3. Interesting. 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 I spoke to lots of interesting people when I went to the party yesterday.
Hello and welcome to a new class, a new day. I hope you're ready to learn. Okay, our sentence today is, I spoke to lots of interesting people when I went to the party. Yo hablé con mucha gente interesante cuando fui a la fiesta. So, I spoke to, ¿qué significa? Hablé con, y es el verbo to speak, right? To speak. Y ojo, cuando dices hablar con, no olvides to, okay? I spoke to, y es el verbo irregular en el pasado. El verbo to speak se convierte en spoke, y ojo con la pronunciación, spoke. Esa O suena como O-U, spoke. Spoke, okay? I spoke to lots of interesting people. Más ejemplos. I spoke to Marta this morning. I spoke to Juan this afternoon. I spoke to Jaume yesterday. Okay, so el verbo to speak en pasado simple es spoke, con OU, sonido como OU, spoke. Y no olvides to, muy importante. Hablé con. I spoke to, okay? Y también lots of es igual a lot of, okay? I spoke to lots of interesting people. Keep practicing.
I love the shoes here. It's just beautiful. And I'm going to get a discount. Hablé con el dueño. I spoke to the owner and he's going to give me a discount. 50%. Oh. And I spoke to the owner of the handbag shop and she's going to give me a discount too. And I spoke to the owner of the watch shop and he's going to give me a discount too. That's right, we say I spoke to him. I spoke to him. Perfect. I spoke to him, I spoke to her, she spoke to me, we spoke to each other, and now I'm getting a discount. Now, I need to speak to the owner of the bracelet shop. Yes, because I spoke to someone last week and she said I could get a discount. But I want to speak to the owner just in case. Oh, and I spoke to the owner of the bikini shop and he said I could get a discount of 60%. 60% on all bikinis. Oh, you should speak to the owner. Honestly, I spoke to all the owners and all the owners are giving me a discount. Perfect.
Okay, welcome back. Let's continue our lesson. I spoke to lots of interesting people when I went to the party. Yo hablé con mucha gente interesante cuando fui a la fiesta. So here we're going to look at interesting people. Bueno, empezamos con la pronunciación. Di la palabra conmigo. Interesting. Repeat. Interesting. Nunca decimos interesting, por favor, please, no. Interesting, eso es típico de Spanish. No. So, interesting. ¿Quedan en qué? 3 sílabas. Interesting. Repeat. Interesting. Okay. Entonces, interesting people, gente interesante. For example, there are lots of interesting people at my company. Hay mucha gente interesante en mi empresa. I know lots of interesting people. Conozco mucha gente interesante. I spoke to lots of interesting people. Hablé con. Remember, el verbo to speak en pasado simple es el verbo spoke. Okay, verbo irregular. Y don't forget to. I spoke to lots of interesting people. Okay, they're talking to some interesting people. Están hablando con gente interesante. So repeat, interesting people.
Aha! I'm working on a portrait. That's right, un retrato, a portrait. And I get a lot of inspiration here in the park, you see. There are a lot of interesting people here in the park that I can paint, and interesting things that I can paint. I mean, look at that. Look at those birds. Can you see the birds over there? They're beautiful. There are so many interesting things to paint here in the park. That's right, we say interesting. Not interesting, 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 interesting things here in the park. And of course, interesting people. Oh, there's a couple over there. They seem very happy. It's interesting to include people like that, happy people in the park. A beautiful scene, some beautiful animals, beautiful birds, beautiful trees. I love including all of these interesting things. Ah, I know. Destiny. I'll include Destiny in my painting. She's such an interesting person. Of course.
Okay, welcome back. Okay, we're going to finish our class now. I spoke to lots of interesting people when I went to the party. Yo hablé con mucha gente interesante cuando fui a la fiesta. Okay, so the last part is when I went to the party. Okay, cuando fui a la fiesta, el verbo ir es el verbo to go, ¿verdad? Y el verbo es verbo irregular en el pasado. Entonces se conjuga a que went. Repeat, went. Y don't forget esa T al final, no es when. Porque si no dices, no pronuncias bien la T, when, eso significa cuando. Así que ojo. Entonces con la T ahí, okay? So when I went to the party. Y don't forget, no olvides, to. Cuando fui a la fiesta. Siempre cuando decimos ir a un sitio, hay que meter en inglés esa partícula to. Okay, más ejemplos. I went to the party. I went to the concert. I went to the airport. Okay, so remember, went to. Y la palabra del día es mall. M-A-L-L, mall. Significa centro comercial, sobre todo en los Estados Unidos. Okay, so mall, la palabra del día. Okay, keep studying.
Hello there. Another letter from a sad fan this time. Let's see what it says. Dear Destiny, creo que mi marido me está poniendo los cuernos. Ay, no vino a casa después del trabajo la semana pasada. ¿Me puedes decir dónde se fue el lunes y el martes y el miércoles? Un saludo, Juana. Oh, the poor woman. Well, Juana, I, the great Destiny, can help you. Let's see what we can do. Okay, Juana. On Monday, he went to the cinema. He went to the cinema. No problem. He went to the cinema. On Tuesday, he went to... Where did he go? He went to a restaurant. Okay, he went to a restaurant. On Wednesday, he go to the beach. What the hell? Los espíritus de los que no hablan inglés están aquí. It's he went to the beach en el pasado. He went to the beach. So, you see, no problem. Oh, wait, one more thing. Oh, he went to these places with a woman. Sorry.